The year is 2159. Megacities tower over the ruins of the old world. They are controlled by AI conglomerates and their legions of security bots. The sprawling slums are cut off from the gleaming upper levels by corporate walls patrolled by security bots and guarded by arching bioscanners that read your neural signature. Anyone with something to hide or someone to kill can slip through the underbelly of the city and melt into the radioactive wastelands beyond. But few risk it, because those who do are rarely seen again. Beneath the holograms and the chrome, society is fractured. People are branded by their wealth, their work, their augmentations. In the upper levels, everyone conforms to the perfect, curated life, while down below in the sprawl, survival is the only priority. And in the darkest corners of the web, a shadow war is being waged. Digital anarchists fight back against omnipresent surveillance and those who would exploit them. Caught in the middle are the haves and have-nots, pawns in a game where the players are long gone. But there's always money to be made, even in the neon divide. The best neuro-hackers live for the quick synth. They rewrite people's memories. They change who they are. It's a good life, if you can get it. You just have to make sure you never get caught. It's a crowded night market, illegal and underground. The air is thick with the scent of grilled meats and illicit synth drugs. The stalls overflow with cybernetic implants, unregistered pharmaceuticals, data crystals, and contraband tech. There's no shortage of customers either, especially not tonight. The usual clientele mingle with others out of place, angry, desperate, hunted. Vex recognizes them immediately, though. He knows their type. They're runners, smugglers, couriers, desperate to sell whatever they're carrying without setting off any alarms. But it's hard to read them when they're all hopped up on joy buzz. Vex has his own problems. His mark hasn't shown up, and he's running out of patience. Sure, he could cut bait and head back to the sprawl, but then the fixer gets his hands on him, and then it's personal. And it's not like Vex has anything better to do. He spends most of his days hunting ghosts. You see, memories are the most private, personal thing a person owns. So when someone steals them, it leaves a digital ghost in their place, a hollow shell without a past. The corporations hate these ghosts. They're an existential threat to the status quo, so they hire people like Vex to find them, capture them, and sell them. Now, it's a dangerous job, one that's often done by proxy. Neuro-hackers connect their minds to their targets via cyberspace and wrestle the memories out of them directly. But that's messy and inefficient. It's also incredibly painful for the target. If you mess up, you leave them brain dead. So instead, the smart hackers send in proxies. Programs that once belonged to their victims, now enslaved and weaponized. It's faster and cleaner, but it takes a toll on the hacker. Each time they use a proxy, they lose a piece of themselves. That's why the best hackers keep theirs close. They call them companions, and that's what Vex does. He hunts the ghosts and collects the memories. But unlike other hackers, he doesn't forget what he finds. Keeps the memories for himself, stashes them away in his own mind, until he has an archive of thousands of lives lived. Tonight he hopes to add another one. A flicker of movement at the edge of his vision, the telltale signs of a cyborg hauling a big load. It's the runner. She must have finally found someone to smuggle her out of the city. But before she can escape, she needs to clear her memories. It's the only way to pass through the scanners undetected. That is, unless she's carrying something important, something she wants to protect. Or maybe she doesn't want to remember because the memories are too painful, too dangerous. Vex can't tell because the last thing she remembers is being hijacked. She's being hunted. The runner is about to make a mistake that will cost her everything, so she's about to disappear into the crowd. She locks eyes with Vex. Their gazes meet, and for a moment, she hesitates. Then she turns and runs. It's only when she's safely tucked away in an abandoned apartment that she allows herself to breathe. She didn't know who he was, but she knew he wasn't with the company. Well, not officially anyway. She'd been betrayed, double-crossed, set up. By the time she realized what was happening, it was too late. The runner had already slipped through her fingers. Now she's alone with a package and nowhere to go. She can't stay here. The apartment is bugged. It's only a matter of time before her pursuers arrive. She has two choices. She could hand it over and hope for the best. Maybe convince them she's not a threat, but that's unlikely. Her package is too important, or she could run. She could slip out of the city and try to lay low. But where would she go? Who could she trust? And how could she trust anyone after what happened? As she struggles with her decision, a thought occurs to her. Maybe there's someone who can help, someone who can protect her, someone who can rewrite the future. She reaches out to him, hoping he'll take her offer, but she knows it could be a trap. And if it is, well, she's already trapped. With nothing left to lose, the chase is on. The runner weaves through the neon-drenched streets of the lower levels, trying to shake her pursuers. But they're relentless. Every turn she makes, they're there waiting for her. Every shadow she hides in, they seem to know it's there. It's only a matter of time before they catch up to her. She knows the city like the back of her hand. She can outrun them, lose them in the labyrinthine alleyways, but they'll find her eventually. She needs help, and she knows just where to find it. It's a risky move, but it might be her only chance. She ducks into an abandoned subway tunnel, knowing full well her pursuers won't follow. She's counting on their arrogance, their belief that she'll lead them right into a trap. And if she's right, she'll buy some time. Time to reach out to the one person who can help her. Time to rewrite her future. In the heart of the city, among the holograms and chrome, the powerful elite live in luxury, blissfully unaware of the struggle for survival raging beneath their feet. They've given up on the past and embraced the future, becoming cyborgs in the process. They believe they're evolving, becoming better, stronger, but they couldn't be more wrong. Their worst nightmare isn't the digital ghosts haunting the slums or the hackers bringing them down. It's the silent, unseen enemy lurking in the shadows. Someone who's been watching them, learning their secrets, growing stronger by the day. And now that someone is ready to strike back, they're going to regret ignoring the ghosts. They're going to regret killing the hackers. Because in the neon divide, revenge is coming. It's going to be beautiful. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think happens next? Let us know in the comments.